My name is Sunsugochku Alfred, and folks call me the Online Millionaire because I teach people how to make money using the internet. And in today's training, I'll be showing you how to make graphic design on your mobile phone using a software called Thumbnails. So let's get done with it. So the first thing you want to do is to go to your Google Play Store, and then on the search bar in the Google Play Store, you have to type Thumbnail Maker. That is the software we'll be using to work, the app that we'll be using to make the graphic design. So we'll be looking at two apps anyway. First one is a thumbnail, and the second one is the iMarkup app. Alright, so for now we are going for thumbnail. So we'll be checking the first very result, okay, and that will lead us to where exactly we are going. So we click on it to install. So the next thing we want to do is to hit the green install button, and be patient and a little to allow the software to load. It's about 17 megabytes and it's not really that much. Okay, so once it loads, the next thing we need to do is to check and see if it's compatible with our phone and if the software is safe. And one thing you need to do whenever you are installing a software, look at the ratings of the software and check the safety. If the ratings is low, don't install, and if it's not safe, don't install, please. Okay, so here we go. The next thing we'll be looking at is to give authorizations to the software to be able to have access to a picture folder and all that, because we'll be taking pictures from the phone. Hence the software needs permission from you to allow it to be able to have that permission. So the next thing we need to do is to go to unsplash.com, one of the photo sites, picture sites that I love working with, because when you are working online, make sure that the pictures you use to work are pictures that are, you know, CC compliant, pictures that don't end you up with issues, you know, legal issues. So these pictures are free for you to use. If you want to give credits to the owner, to the creators, you can. If you don't want to do that, you can also use the picture. There's no problem. So Unsplash is one of my best. So I'll be taking this picture because I want to do something, a design on how to make graphic designs with your mobile phone. So I think this works actually well with what I have in mind. So let's scroll through some pictures to see if we can get something better. So this guy with a mobile phone seems to appear more likely to fit into what I'm trying to do, but let's see. I might just get it and use some other things. I might just get this one and see. So let's download this one and see if it actually works best. So when you are working, don't just take one picture alone and feel you've gotten what you want. Have variety of pictures, so that at the end of the day you have options to choose from. So let's download the software. So you have to click continue to save to the particular folder in your mobile phone where you want the picture to be stored for usage. So I downloaded that one. The next thing I'm going to do is to download this other one, the one with the laptop in it, which I think will go a long way in expressing what I have in mind. So the next thing, we go to the app. So we click to allow, and we click to give the software access. So the next thing we need to do is to click on create. Okay, so this is an ad from Amy Porterfield. Okay, so don't worry, that has nothing to do with you because you are using the software for free. So you are bound to see these ads. Okay, that's one of the ways you pay for using it for free. So you have to choose the format that you want. Is it 4:3 or 3:4, or is it a cover? If you want to use it for Facebook cover, you choose the cover. If you want to use it for Facebook post, you choose the post. Whatever you want to do with it, you choose. So the next thing you need to do is to come to backgrounds. Do you want a picture background? Do you want a solid background? Solid background, you know, solid colors, or do you want backgrounds, animated backgrounds? Depending on whatever it is that you want. So you just make your choice. Okay, so I decided to go with a solid background, a solid color background. So I'm going to be choosing a color that is closer to my brand color. Okay, which is baby blue. So I'm going to choose that, the color closer to that, so that I will do this design with it. So after choosing my background color, the next thing I'm going to do is to choose my picture, the picture that I downloaded. So this is another advert from Doodle, which you also use to make animated videos. So the next thing you need to do is to close that ad and go back to your design. So this is our interface, this is our canvas where we are working on. You see it's plain, there's nothing on it. So at this point we have to get started. So the next thing I want to do is to click on the image icon there, and go to my folder, to my image folder, and I select that picture that I downloaded. So once I selected that, I've selected the picture, I need to stretch it to fill the background, so that when I add transparency to it, the background will shoot out from behind to give me the effect that I want. Okay, so I now type my text. So my text says how to make graphic design. Okay, how to make graphic design using your mobile phone. That's what you want to write. Okay, so and I hope that expresses exactly what I have in mind, how to create. So there's no law, there's no, you can always be creative with your titles, but whatever you do, make sure that your title is captivating, because your ability to sell anything depends a whole lot on your ability to caption it properly. Okay, so I am trying to figure out a great title for this design that I'm making. Okay, which is not just a design, this title is what I am using to get this course more appealing to you, so that at a glance you should be able to understand what I am trying to do. So I say how to make graphic with a mobile phone. So how to make graphic. Alright, so how to make graphic design with a mobile phone, you can add that to your own. Okay, I don't have time to make that correction. It is just for training purposes. It's not really any professional design. I just want to show you how possible it is. So the next thing I want to do is to select my font, which I've just done. Okay, and I've selected my font. You need a thick font because it's a title. You need a very thick font. So I go to options, after selecting my font, I go to options to select color and space for my title. So I selected a sea green. I just selected a sea green, which is closer a little bit of baby blue, so that I won't have too many contrasting colors, so that when you look at this, it won't be much different from the background that I'm having. So you see that once I did that, the title gets lost in the image. So up there where you see the padlocks is where you can bring image forward or backward. So by just flipping it up and down, you can bring an image forward, you can bring it backward. So I now say, okay, how to make a graphic with a mobile phone by the Online Millionaire, but no, I don't need all of that. So let me just put just my name, say the Online Millionaire. That is showing that it's my property. This course, is my how will you put it? Maybe say intellectual property, whatever it is, but it's a free course that I am giving out. So I'm just trying to authenticate the fact that I am the creator of this very content. So the next thing I'm doing is to select a very tiny font, almost insignificant, very tiny, to be able to portray my name on this course. Okay, but you have to understand that my name is not very important here. The most important thing here is the title, what I'm trying to achieve. So that's why my name is looking very small. Okay, that's why my name is looking very small, and I have it there. Okay, so I'm trying to get the matching size, get a matching size for it, which I think I have already. Okay, don't make it too small, don't make it too big, don't make it too insignificant. You also need people to know your name. Okay, that's how you do it. When you are selling, use whatever strategy you are selling to sell your name, sell whatever product you are selling. So you see how to make graphic with a mobile phone, the Online Millionaire. So the next thing I'm going to do is to pull the title and my name, that is, which is like the subtitle, pull them to the front, okay, and then reduce the opacity of the background of the image. So now by reducing the opacity of the image, you see that my background shoots out and the image is less protected and the art is just there. Okay, looks quite very professional, and this you can do with your mobile phone. So there's no excuse, to say that you don't have a laptop, that's why you cannot market online. Now I am trying to show you apps. There are other apps, too many of them, which I might not be able to begin to cover. All you need to do is to search. There are too many things out there to help you to build a real business online and even make it more professional, and this is just one of them. Okay, these things are there for us to use, so I'll implore you to actually make your own research and see how you can begin to help yourself with some of these tools that are available. So my goal is to help you to achieve some of this. So I am exporting the design, so don't worry about the buy Bitcoin stuff you are seeing, the Luno advert. Okay, it's one of the ways they make money, because they are not charging you for using this app. So these people pay for advertising on the app. That's how they make money. So you can also give the company rating if you are satisfied with the output, the results you got from using the app. So that's about that, and with that we come to the end of this. And this is the second training, how to make graphic design on mobile using iMarkup. That's a software called iMarkup. It's a mobile app. Okay, so let's head straight to it. Where we can access the app. So we are looking for our Google Play Store in order to download the iMarkup app to our mobile phone. So this is our Google Play Store, and click on it and go straight to the Google Play Store. And the next thing we want to do is to type in iMarkup, and once it shows, the next thing we are going to be doing is to download the software itself. So let's get done with it. Get started with typing the iMarkup. Okay, so you see that there are options. iMarket's Life is for Forex, not for design. So under iMarket's Life you see iMarkup, so we'll just click on it. It's the first one with the pencil and kind of eraser looking look alike image. So we click on open, we click on install to install the software into our phone so we can get it ready for use. So like I told you, whenever you are downloading a software, always look out for the rating of that software and check for safety. If it's not safe, please don't install. If the ratings is below 3.0, don't install, please. Alright, so we've installed the software. The next thing we want to do is to go to photos, okay, because we want to pull up an image to work with. Okay, all the other elements are in the software, but we cannot create picture from the software, so we have to pull up a picture from our gallery to use it. So I decided to use the picture that we just made from thumbnails, okay, thumbnail maker. So we pulled up the software to now use it on iMarkup. Alright, so I'm not going to be doing any serious design with the iMarkup, because it's just like the same process that you used in creating this other one in thumbnail. So what I'm going to show you is the other stuff. So look at the arrow there. Okay, this, you can use the arrow to make annotations on a graphic design or a graphic design that you made on this software. So like some of these annotations that you see on marketing platforms, and maybe a landing page, okay, that shows how much someone has earned, or trying to point you to a particular information. So this is the software you can use for that to show, okay, how to make graphic with a mobile phone. So you are pointing to it. You can also choose this other option to actually draw on the written title, to circle a particular important aspect of a write-up that you have. All right, so you can also decide to use it anyhow you want, depending on how fluent your hand is. Okay, so you actually learn how to draw with it. So first time you might not get something perfect, but as you keep using it, as your hand keeps getting acquainted with the software, you realize that it's super easy to use. So we have other options there. We have other icons there, like text, like crop, like whatever it is. So I'm trying to circle this place with make with a phone. Let's assume that it's just what I want to highlight. So I'm just trying to highlight it. You can also use other options to do highlighting on this very app. So like the mosaic, like the spotlight icon. So you see that every other thing is kind of tinted. All right, so it's like a film is placed on it, so you can just drag your spotlight on the particular place you want people to see. I don't know if you have seen some of these designs, especially you find it on network marketing sites or maybe on landing pages where somebody wants to highlight how much they have made, or some striking things that they have achieved or something. So you just use it to show emphasis. All right, so you use it to show emphasis, and you can add it to when you are building a software, a website. You can use it. So this is the mosaic, which you can use to blur out some part of your design. Let's say you are doing a screenshot of payments received from your clients online, and you don't want the clients' names to show because you don't want to expose them to the world, because you don't know how far your design, your website is going to go, or your landing page is going to go, and you are putting out people's information, their names, their faces out there, and you don't want that to happen because probably you are not doing it with their consent. So you have to blur out their names. So the next thing, you can also choose images, emoticons, to actually express feelings, emojis. All right, so these emojis are here for you to use. Anyone, depending on the emotion that you want to express. Let's say you are happy, or you are tired, or you are laughing, or whatever, just to show emotion. So you can just choose it and add them. And all of this I am doing with the software. If I show you some designs that I have made with mobile phone, you will marvel. There are several software that you can use online to make these things happen, and these software all of them are out there, all right, for you to use them. The only thing is we need to start making researches. You see, our people don't like reading, our people don't like research, and some of these things actually, in one way or the other, hinders us from not being as creative as we should. So you can choose the eraser icon, to delete, wipe off something that you have made. So watch me wipe off this circle that I created. Okay, I just wish that our people will start leveraging on the power and the opportunities, that these recent technologies are presenting us with. Okay, let our youth start using these things. Let us start taking advantage of all of these stuffs and see how we can use them to help ourselves. And I'm out to help a lot, as many as who want to succeed, expose them to these technologies. That's one of the reasons I'm doing all of these free videos, and I want people to take advantage of all of this. And with this, we come to the end of this training, and my name remains the Online Millionaire. Folks call me the Online Millionaire because I teach people to make money